Coach, you talked about wanting to start fast and not turn the ball over, and then you did both there early.
Yeah, so we won't talk about starting fast anymore. We just talk about going out and playing football. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. It's probably the worst way we could start. We drove down. We at least held them to I think it was a field goal, and then we turned the ball over. So not ideal, but at least the kids rallied, responded, played hard.
I think it was 42-7 stretch after that for a while. What does that say to be able to put that behind them?
Well, it was good because I think it's very easy to get rattled in that situation. And those guys played hard. We got guys playing in positions they've never even practiced in. And that's just how it is at this point in the season. And hopefully now we get a couple, we get this bye and we get some guys back.
What'd you see out of Grant tonight? Obviously a huge game for him.
Yeah, I thought he played really well. He did a great job. He did. He's getting more and more confident. He's a weapon. He's a weapon with his feet. He can throw the ball. He's accurate. The more he sees different blitzes and coverages, the more comfortable he'll be.
Did you guys make an effort to throw the ball downfield more tonight, or is it just the way it worked out that you did that?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
A little bit of both. I mean, we're always wanting to throw it downfield. We got to be able to protect him a little bit. Coverage got to dictate that. He did a good job. I thought, probably should have another deep one caught downfield.
Talked to your receivers this week, and they said we got to make more plays. It looked like they went out there and high pointed some balls and actually did some of that stuff.
Yeah, there was progress made there. I thought Aaron's touchdown catch was real nice. So often you just get the pass interference and not the points. So that was good to see him battle for that one.
Matt Miller tonight seems like he's been kind of quiet for a few weeks, but a couple of big catches for you tonight.
And we got to make sure we keep him really involved in the game. We got to figure out ways to make sure the ball's going his way. And a little bit better tonight.
A big play to Shane. What did you see on that play? Grant took a pretty good shot there.
No, he did. He did a great job of hanging in there. It was actually an adjustment by the receivers and by Grant. Coverage dictated, and Grant threw a great ball.
So at the line, they're not necessarily doing that?
Correct. They do something different if the coverage indicate that. So it was real well designed by Coach Prince and those guys. We've worked on it a while.
Defensively, you guys are so banged up. No Ricky tonight. It just seems like, Tyler Horn played a really nice game in there, but a lot of guys had to.
Well, Kyrie Marshall played D-tackle. He's never even once practiced there. I mean, a lot of credit goes to him. Tyler Horn was sick most of the night. I mean, yeah, we just got to, it's that point in the season. It's, hopefully we're going to get him back after a bye.
Yeah, I mean, at some point tonight, Weaver and Ajayi, Darian Thompson, Justin Tamatui, any of those significant?
I hope we get them all back. And, Tanner Vallejo was back. I mean, they all are. It's just that point in the season, and they were tough, and they got through it.
You look out there, and you've got guys, playing positions they never played. Robert Ash is playing probably more snaps than he's ever played. Do you just say, when's it going to end, or what are you thinking?
Well, no, I mean, the thing is, what we're thinking is we really appreciate how hard they play. And Robert Ash, he pressured the quarterback. He made some plays, and so, hey, we got what we got right now, and those guys are battling, and we're really proud of them for going that hard.
I know Jay had his touchdown called back, but he went over 1,000 yards rushing tonight. What can you say about what he's done?
He's done a good job, and he's a hard, tough runner. When he gets his pads going forward, he does a great job.
Gabe Perez tonight, I'm sure that was maybe as much as he played all year total, but it seemed like he was all over the place.
Yeah, he's no longer a freshman. I mean, it's that point in the season where that freshman thing's behind him. He did a good job, played hard, pressured the quarterback, made some tackles behind the line of scrimmage.
You guys talked about that next man up, carry the flag, but has it ever gotten quite like this before?
Yeah, it's been a while since it's been like this. I don't know. Yeah, it's been a lot of guys.
Toward the end of the game, you didn't have some guys out that you normally would. Were you saving some guys, or was it just guys that were banged up, or were you trying not to put Jay out there again and some of those guys?
No, hey, this game was close to the end. We were playing with who was healthy and could go.
Why was the transition from Grant been so small?
Well, Grant's been around us quite a while. Grant studied like he's been the starter for 4 years that he's been here with us. He's done a great job. He just hasn't gotten a lot of opportunities. And he's, each game he gets a little bit better.
Where do you see the biggest difference with him through these first couple of games?
It looks to me like he's probably just seeing things in the drop-back game, the pass game better. And probably seeing things in the run game better too. He pulled one or two around the corner, and he'll continue to gain confidence in that.
So it looked like he was a little more decisive running today than he was a week ago.
Everything just a little more decisive. He takes another step, and both those becoming more decisive. He can be pretty powerful quarterback.
They cut it to 12. They get the onside kick. Then Dante Dion comes up with a big interception.
Yeah, there was a lot of big things that happened down there. That was a big play. Even the personal foul that they got, I thought was a big play to eat more clock up. And they executed that onside kick perfectly. I mean, we had a guy there, and he's just not tall enough. Hats off to them on that.
What did you see on Cleashon's hit there? Did you know what he was going to be targeting?
No, I did not, and I didn't think it was a very smart play. It was not targeting, and they got the call right. But we got to be very careful when we're running down there full speed. Just with the nature of how the game is now, keeping kids safe, not losing yourself for a game, all those things.
What'd you do with Dylan in the first half? I guess on TV they were saying exercise bike or something. Or
no, he was in the locker room. I don't know what he was doing in there. I mean, he was watching. I think he was watching the game in the locker room.
So. Oh, you guys were able to get him something so he could watch it?
We were supposed to. I'm not sure if it happened.
Does it feel like, these games, given the injuries, they're just a little tougher? They're tougher than games you guys have had to play in the past?
They're tougher. There's no question. I mean, it's like they're tougher because we got some young guys, and then they're tougher because so many guys are dinged up.
Ever needed a bye week as badly as you need one right now?
I'll tell you what, it's at the right time. There's no doubt about that.
All right, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks.